in Brisbane. Let's go back to our top story now. Of course, the jobs data from today. We did get quite an interesting shake-up in the whole methodology just as of yesterday afternoon. But in the event, the September unemployment rate printing at 6.1%. There'd been, though, a consensus build on jobs of 15,500. In the event, that one going against expectations, a fall of 29,700. Over to Simon Boulton at Aequalis Consulting from our Sydney CBD studio. Simon, thoughts, reflections, where to next?
Carson, it's interesting, isn't it? Because every month you and I talk, the numbers surprise us, and despite the ABS's attempts to, I think, try and flatten out these numbers or get some sort of a trend going, we see them again surprise us with the economists' predictions still being out of whack with what the actual numbers were. So I think that the underlying trend here is that unemployment isn't going up as fast as people have been thinking it would. Certainly the trends that we're seeing at Aequalis are hiring appetite is back. You know, the people have been thinking about hiring. Hiring is now happening. But, you know, it's still measured. But I think that this hoo-ha with the numbers is just one that's been going on for, well, you and I for years, Carson, let's face it. So the underlying trend, which I think is what we've really got to look at, is one that's not too bad.
We're growing grey together on these numbers, are we not? Simon, what is intriguing, and just one bit of the data that I can't get my head around, is the sudden shift into full-time employment, an overweight build there today, a perishing of the part-time numbers. That is not consistent with what we've been talking about for months, if not years. Again, are you dismissing that? Is that just another bit of noise from today?
No, I think that the increase in full-time jobs is normally preceded by the increase in part-time. You know, as that uncertainty begins to get a little bit firmer, and as I was saying, I think we are seeing hiring activity increase. Those part-time or contract people are put onto a permanent basis. So I think as that part-time component decreases, you know, it's healthy to see that permanent jobs actually increasing. So I think that again is just one of those things that provides us with good news, and I think stands with the things that we've been saying over the last few months, Carson, that things aren't that bad. You know, people that are in contracts have been made permanent employees now, and there are more permanent roles around. It's just this discrepancy between economists' forecasts and then actual numbers that keeps the talk going rather than the trend.
Well, going to be interesting to compare and contrast. You're off to Blighty, so look forward to some insights on your return there, where the market relatively on song, it would seem.
Apparently so. Yeah, I might not come back, Carson.
Ah, all right. Well, you've told us first. Good luck if that's the case. I'll catch up with you in London sometime. But no, come back. Come back, Simon. You will be back. Yes, you will. When we come back, some market insight and analysis back on numbers in just a minute.